Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this T10 between India and Pakistan. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Ali. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for... the toss.
The opposition captain can't believe their luck. Who would bowl first in these conditions? It's certainly a risk, and the opening bowlers will really need to be on their game. Ayub taking the first ball of the match. Left-hander has fantastic hands. Look to see off the new ball and get stuck into his innings. The left-hander will be up at the non-striker's end. These two will look to make a solid start for their team.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. They'll get at least one here.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Shot, should be runs here.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
End of the over. Pakistan, 12 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. There'll be runs here.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will he reply?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
No shot offered there.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Went for the drive, complete miss. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. End of the over. 9 off it. Pakistan, 21 for none.
Off to a strong start. 2 excellent overs to begin with.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Well played, could be a quick single. Nice shot, runs possible. Massive outside edge. It's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's a solid shot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? There could be a couple if they hustle.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Brilliant diving stop.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Bumrah shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Great shot. At least one on offer. Jadeja, the spinner, coming into the attack. Straight to the fielder.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Eight runs out of there. Pakistan are 45 for none.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Edge, amazing delivery.
Good return back from the deep.
Edged, unplayable. Nicely played. Runs one.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Finds the edge. Caught, gone. And safely taken by the keeper.
Masood, the new batter, in, but won't be facing just yet.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Nicked it. Nice shot. Runs possible. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Masood ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. That's a solid shot. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Pakistan 67 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Everyone's gone up. Caught. Good work from the keeper. Gone. Great catch.
Baba, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Going with pace now. Perfectly timed.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. How will the bowler respond? Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Edged, what a ball. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. No. Terrible shot. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Ayub was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Massive outside edge.
End of the 9th over. The score is now 6 for 2.
Yadav given the job here to bowl the last over of the innings. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Power and precision in that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Goes over the top with that shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Nicked it. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Out! What a screamer!
Rizwan, the new man in the middle. He wants to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Edged, unplayable. And that's the end of the innings. India have been set a target of 100 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Shaheen coming in.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. That's a great shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Rohit loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, a little fall, and that's going to be 4 runs.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Hey. Dug that out well.
End of the first over. The batting team.
Shah, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
New bowler into the attack for Pakistan.
Pinged off the bat.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. That's out. Caught.
Coley, just about ready to go out in the middle.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Lovely balance, leant back and punch behind point, the ball heading to the boundary.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Rohit wants a fair piece of this bowler, driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundaries.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Coley has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one. Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? On that nicely, good defence. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Hardik, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly. He's got their tail up.
Great shot through the gap.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. That's the over. India 54 for 2.
End of a massive third over. Incredible batting with the fielders up. It's put them ahead of the required run rate early on. A few more overs of this will really put them in the driving seat.
Lovely shot, got back quickly and finds the gap.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Beats the field with a great shot.
A half century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. They'll get at least 1 here.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh, that's just too full. Rohit makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be four. Shah shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Shot, should be runs here. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
4 overs down, and we're seeing a feverish appetite for boundaries from these batters. They're up above the run rate at the moment, looking very good.
Gone, great catch.
New batter at the crease, right-hander, very capable with the bat.
Perfectly timed.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Incredible. What a grab.
Kishan, the new man at the crease. Left-hander, he's a lovely player to watch and will want to make a good score today.
Misses everything.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Oh, geez, that's a shot. This is wonderful batting. Some great power stroke making.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
End of the over, and it's a poor bowling effort. Didn't put any pressure on the batters. There's a lot to think about now.
5 gone, and the ball's been disappearing a lot. 2 and over the boundary so far. Going at 12 plus and over. This chase is off to a fantastic start. Good return there, back from the deep.
Lovely balance, leant back and punch behind point. The ball heading to the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will he reply?
There'll be runs here.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
Pinged off the bat.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Might look to go big again here.
Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Kishan loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
On that nicely, good defence.
End of the 6th over. India.
Going with spin now. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.